Okay, ito na, uminit ng discussion. Kanina traffic pinag-usapan, uminit na ulo natin, yung mga nagko-Coldplay dyan. Ito na, this is it. Sir Ronald, I think it goes back again dun sa debate natin. Uh, I think you were implying that the Tambalos-Los thing is reaching a point of potential no return, or it has actually crossed it. But can we also argue that yung mga recent na nangyari may show that actually things are moving in the other direction? In a sense that, ganitong thesis ko ngayon na, actually hypothesis ko is, mukhang nag-overreach yung isa dyan. Nag-overreach, galit ng lahat ng Senado sa kanya. So the Senate just came out with this huge statement. Buong Senado, I think sama pa dyan si Robin Hood and all, ay nag-oppose dito sa PI na ito, ng People's Initiative. Mga DDS lumabas dito, laban doon, from Alvarez to Polong. And then, of course, andyan rin mga Christian Munsot and, all the quote-unquote yellow people behind the 90. So, nagsama-sama lahat na against dito sa PI move na ito. And even though nagsabi ng Speaker of the House na, ay wala, hindi, okay na yan. We know that behind the scenes, there's still efforts. Si Joyce Salceda pa may sinabi na around June or July, may effort to push for a referendum or something like that, na confident sila they may get the 12%. Don't you think nag-overreach yung isang side? And that the Duterte side perhaps is leveraging yung backlash to its own advantage. And hence, that will be our next episode. We see again this statement, this hedging by BBM on the ICC issue. But before we go to the ICC, pag-usapan natin itong sinasabi ni Alvarez na Tambalos-Los Initiative. Ibang klase talaga yung mga taga Mindanao pag nag-away-away talaga. Hindi daw PI, TI na daw. Anong take mo sa TI?
Una, may iba-ibang kwanto eh. May iba-ibang angles, di ba? Halimbawa, itong anti-People's Initiative, merong effort dyan yung mga Duterte for their own reasons, no? Sila ngayon ang defender ng 1987 Constitution na sinubukan din nilang baguhin during their watch, no? Pero naunawaan naman
For
natin
6 years. For
oh,
six
di
years
ba?
they tried.
Politika eh, it's about politics, no? Kaya gusto ko ring ipaalala, no, na itong mga to ay nais baguhin yung constitution during their watch, no? Kaya tanggalin na, i-expose naman yung hypocrisy, no? Ikalawa, ito yung mga talagang consistent na, no? Yung mga pink, yellow, etc. Middle class, youth, no? Na ang tingin nila ay hindi ganun binabago yung constitution overnight, no? At you don't throw the baby with the bathwater. Hindi mo tatanggalin yung mga positibo kasama ng mga negatibo, no? Yan yung kwan. While recognizing that the Constitution should be a live document, no? Na kinakailangang i-review at baguhin, no? Based dun sa iyong mga kasalukuyang mga problema at saka mga future aspirations, no? Ay kinakailangan ihanda information, no, education, ikalawa political at saka economic reforms, no. So it doesn't happen overnight. So yun yung dalawang, at ikatlo, yung Senado which is protecting its own survival, its own institution, no. Well, may mga
Existential risk na to,
oo,
existential.
may mga overlap yan, especially the opposition in the Senate, the administration, at yung mga tao ron ng mga Duterte. So may mga overlap yan. Pero tignan lang natin yung spectrum. They're not the same, no? They're not the same kahit nag-o-oppose sila pare-pareho. May hypocrites, may survivalists, tapos meron talagang mga idealists,
And
no?
opportunists.
Oo,
But it's the cumulative effect, right? Pag
yeah.
nung nasama silang lahat, yung ingay, I think was
Mm,
strong enough to make BBM at least try to wash off his hands.
yeah.
And now, I won't be surprised if BBM behind the scenes tells his cousin, ay, baka gusto mong medyo mag-relax yan kasi this is getting medyo umiinit na masyado. I mean, don't you think baka nag-overreach si Speaker?
Probably, no? Paano dalawa naman yung nakalatag na form para baguhin yung konstitusyon, no? Last year yung CONCON, no? Ngayon yung People's Initiative tsaka yung CONAS. Ang problema yung People's Initiative nakadikit doon yung CONAS according to their terms, which is the Senate and the Congress voting as one. Doon
Okay.
nag-react yung Senado, no? Doon nag-react yung Senado. Yung statement na nilabas ng Senado, no, ay primarily galit nila sa People's Initiative, no? Galit nila na ang tingin nila, no, ay hindi lamang babaguhin yung economic provisions, hindi lamang possibly bibigyan ng lifting of term limits yung mga supporters nito. Kung hindi, no, baka tanggalin yung Senado, gawing unicameral yung bagong political system na pwedeng gawin pag nabuksan yung Pandora's box dahil meron kang plenary powers. So doon sila galit na galit, parang iniisahan sila. Parang ini-style bulok sila, no? Doon nangyayari, no? Ikaw naman, Richard, kabisado mo style bulok, ginagawa mo rin yan paminsan-minsan, di ba?
Ayan na. Ayan. Laglagan naman, comrade. Comrade,
Doon,
ito.
doon, doon nagkakalit ang Senado kung babasahin mo yung kung
Yeah,
babasahin mo yung statement,
statement
yung
nila. Oh,
resolution,
kagabi,
kung
oh.
kakausapin ko yung iba sa kanila, galit talaga sila. Galit talaga
Burn
sila. Parang
bridges na yan.
nabastos sila
Oh.
eh.
Oh, burn bridges na
Oo,
talaga.
yan yung,
Lalo yung mga
oo.
wala
At,
pang 3 years. Yung iba kasi pa-retire na
oo,
rin eh. Pero yung, I think
oo.
Cynthia, Grace po, paalis na sila, di ba? Pero yung iba,
Pero,
fresh pa sila dyan, no?
pero nakakaasar lang na yung mga ibang nandun sa resolution na yan ay ay sobrang ipokrito, no? Na parang sila yung defender ng democracy, no? Yung gano'n. Hindi ko naman nila lahat, pero yung mga iba na nakapirma doon weakens the resolution. Weakens the position. Bakit? Dahil hypocrite sila eh, no? No? Pumirma sila sa isang resolution na basically ina-advocate na wag sirain yung checks and balance, wag sirain yung democratic ethos, etc. etc. Pero buwisit. Yung mga yan nung panahon nila, sila yung gustong mag-revolutionary government, sila yung balak overnight mag-shift to a federal system, federating warlordism, federating pa. Buti na lang hindi natuloy, di ba? Pero
Oh,
wag
malapit na
nating
eh.
kalimutan itong mga elements na ito, no? Kahit halimbawa sama-sama silang nakapirma sa resolution. Buti pa nga si Robin Hood Padilla eh, di ba? Hindi siya
Nag-gets
pumirma.
na yung nangyari kasi.
Hindi siya
Nag-gets
pumirma,
na eh.
nag-abstain siya, no? Baka mas kwan yun, mas hindi hypocrite, no? Yung iba mga hipokrito and I will tell that to their faces, no?
Sige,
Na
pangalanan na natin. De, joke lang. Sir Ronald, ito, last point on this episode before we go dun sa mga favorite topics natin, SMNI at saka ICC, di ba? Kasi may mga movements din on that front as we speak. Balikan natin ito. Do you think there's a chance na maybe Martin Romualdez is he's having an overstretch here, that he may have, gone over the line a little bit here, or may have misread the situation, and there could be a correction accordingly. Don't you think na may konting element na gano'n, na baka naman nag-overreach siya?
could be all
Oh.
of the above. Dahil hindi naman bago yung ganitong klase mga conflicts at contradiction, na? Lahat naman ng charter change na bigo eh, 'di ba hinarang. At isa sa mga crucial elements diyan ay yung relasyon ng Senado, no, doon sa Kongreso, whether voting separately or voting together, no? Yun yung kaya pwede ka namang natuto doon sa nakaraan eh. Pwede ka namang nagkaroon ng lessons doon sa mga all of these
Continued
initiatives
learning.
which fail, no? Sa panahon lang naman ni Pinoy walang tsatsya eh. 'Di ba? Nung panahon niya yun ang walang tsatsya. All governments meron eh. So pwede kang matuto, no? Para dapat nag-recalibrate ka based dun sa ganung klaseng mga lessons, no? Pero at this point hindi pa naman tapos eh, no? Kahit medyo uphill ngayon yung People's Initiative, kahit nakabawas sa kanila itong paborito mong TV ad, yung Ed
It's a
Sapuera,
puera.
no? Parang magandang lesson yan eh. How not to make an ad.
Oo, medyo
Yan yung,
nandun na siya sa
di
Hall
ba?
of Fame. Hall
Oh,
of Fame.
di ba? How not to make an ad, no? Why agitate everybody, even your possible allies, no? Why create enemies, no? Yun yung no? Kaya, pero hindi naman tayo nagugulat dahil marami naman talagang idiots dito sa ating political system, no? So, ang sinasabi ko lang ay pwede pa siyang mag-recalibrate batay dito. Pero alam mo, Richard, ang crucial dito is the president. Di ba? Yun yung
Who's the
crucial
cousin?
dito.
Who's the first cousin of
Oh,
this?
saan ba yung kanyang didiinan? Paano sa statement naman niya kumpara last year, no? Last year talagang nilaglag niya yung konkon. Ngayon, sinasabi niya, no? Sinasabi niya kailangan ng charter change at nag-open siya sa change of the political system. 'Di ba? Sa statement niya, pwede 'yan. Pwede 'yan. Hindi niya sinabi
Nag-hedge din siya
kailan.
eh. Oo,
Hindi niya
nag-hedge.
sinabi kailan. Pero for the first time, inopen niya. 'Di ba? Sinuportahan niya ang charter change basically focus on economic provisions, pero sinabi rin niya na open siya sa pagbabago ng political system.
So he is creating a permission structure, to use
Yes,
technical term
yes,
around it, and that's very important.
yes.
Last point before we go to speaking of interesting stuff. The last point, do you think now Martin Romualdez is safe? Because for the foreseeable future, meaning we can anticipate him to still be the speaker after the elections next year. Kasi di ba meron tayong kasaysayan na papalit-palit ng speaker, may Kupa against Alvarez noon, Powerpuff Girls, the whole drama. So we had the recent memory, ang gulo ng speaker position, di ba? Wala na yung mga De Venecia na for life speaker or Ramon Mitra. I mean, do you think we're going back to that kind of like Romualdez can still be like the De Venecia of our era? Kind
Tingin
of a
ko,
long-term
tingin ko as a speaker, medyo secure siya hanggang the midterms. Diba? At tingin ko, paano, nag-aspire lang naman ngayon na rival niya si GMA eh. Tingin ko, hindi kaya ni GMA na palitan siya speaker, no?
lopsided
Balance
masyado.
forces, etc. At wala ko nakikita sa horizon pa na nag-aspire to be speaker maliban kay GMA. So kung si GMA lang yan, kaya yan ni Speaker Romualdez. Dahil the power of the incumbent, the huge resources, the huge political power nung presidente at nung kanyang official family. So, yung sa tanong mo, tingin ko for now hanggang the
Safe
midterms
siya.
labo,
Safe siya.
no?
And so kaya nga argument ko here is if the Dutertes can recalibrate, so can Martin Romualdez. So welcome to politics, diba? It's a very dynamic field, May strategic learning din ito mga ano natin,
Pero
natin.
kung makikita mo, parang style bulok din tong mga Duterte. Sabi ni Sara, tatakbo siya sa midterms.
Wait, next ano
Ha?
yan? Next
Okay,
episode yan.
halimbawa lang ng mga recalibration na pinag-uusapan natin, no? Merong recalibration na seryoso, may recalibration na
Signaling talaga.
parang pinag-uusapan natin kanina, carnival.
Bardagulan. I think the correct
Oo.
technical term is Bardagulan.
Oo. Pwede
Salamat,
naman
Sir
tayo ron.
Ronald.
Pwede
That
naman
was good.
tayo
That was
ron.
good. That sets the tone perfectly for favorite topic and
Yes.
favorite channel nyo. Kanina biglang nahuli ko may nanonood ng SMNI dito. Well, anyway, balikan natin ito. Pag-usapan natin ito. Salamat, Sir Ronald Diamas. Thank you very much.
Anytime, Big R. No?